What began as a way in the 1960s to reduce the alewives that inundated beaches and lakefronts on Lake Michigan has now grown into a world-class salmon fishery.
Don't they know it? These two to my left, that translates into good times for the pros and the enthusiasts as well, with more and more women joining the angling ranks these days.
The Bama Breeze is underway out of her home port of Northpoint Marina in beautiful Winthrop Harbor.
What do you got?
The charter captain's orders is for good times and great salmon fishing.
Just get people used to the outdoors and enjoying the fishery that we have.
And within only a few minutes of setting up the pole, score one for the home team.
Oh, fish on right here, guys.
Bravely stepping up to boat that fish is my midday co-anchor, Dina Bair.
Come on, baby.
This is Dina's first big lake trolling to fish experience. Happy is she?
Hi.
Right there with us, enjoying her inaugural fishing excursion as well, is midday meteorologist Alyssa Donovan.
Oh, my God. Oh, that one's flailing.
Got her.
And while there are no actual statistics to cite, those familiar with this angling way of life believe more women are enjoying to fish than ever before.
Oh, lift up.
As the saying goes, a rising tide lifts all boats. Nobody knows that better than Rob Wendell. He is the owner of Lake Michigan Angler.
What we have on Lake Michigan is really one of the best salmon fisheries in the world.
His is a small business based in Winthrop Harbor that supplies gear and service to anglers, much of which is made in the Midwest. He says his customers include more women than ever before.
I see a lot of women in that. Charter captains that are women now, just all parts of fishing in general.
But oftentimes when a Lake Michigan salmon is caught here, its life may have started here. This is the Jake Wolf Memorial Fish Hatchery outside of Peoria, run by the Illinois Department of Natural Resources. Suffice to say, it is a very busy day. Becky Redman is a fish biologist for the Illinois Department of Natural Resources.
We are clipping coho salmon that will later be stocked into Lake Michigan. This is part of a multi-species stocking program that Illinois and surrounding states to Lake Michigan all cooperate in. These fish will go in the spring.
Clipping helps to identify the age and numbers of salmon in the lake, which is a big part of the management and conservation efforts. Some clipping is done by machine, but a lot of it is done by hand. These folks are volunteers from Salmon Unlimited, Illinois, a passionate group of like-minded enthusiasts drawn together to share the love of the sport and to help in the conservation and management effort. So what happens at this hatchery and others throughout the region helps to reel in the dollars. According to the Great Lakes Fishery Commission, more than $7 billion is spent annually on the sport of recreational fishing. Case in point, good friends like Lake County residents Gary Rendall and Rick Link.
That's really solid.
They're retired. They fish early and often.
There it is, that's fish on.
They bring family and friends to share the good times and the good eats as well.
My grandkids like to go, so I'll take them if I get them out of bed early enough. Then we got I got a couple buddies that like to go.
Back aboard the Bama Breeze.
Oh, we'll be fishing real quick.
First mate Gerard Urbanazo immigrated here from the Philippines when he was just a kid.
Yeah, I started at a pretty young age when I was back in the Philippines. So basically a cane pole and trying to catch tilapias in the rice fields.
After college, with the first check, came the first boat.
I was still living with my parents. I said, all right, first check, I'm gonna buy a boat. I'm still living in you, so I did. Bought my first boat, and we came out, had no clue how to fish, and just started trolling.
Today, it's a family affair. Here he is with his dad, and here he is with his son slamming the salmon.
Five, we got 5. The other one's going 2. We got 5 fish on.
And for Captain Josh, he goes to great lengths and depths to please his customers. And while naturally he's paid for his time and expertise, this actually is his weekend gig. Monday to Friday, he works another job while married with a 3-year-old.
Right in the hip, yeah, you got it. My wife really enables me to do it. She's been a great partner for a long time on this. We've been together for a very long time, so she kind of supports me through it all.
So for first-timers Dina and Alyssa, they're hooked. This day of adventure has brought priceless memories that will last a lifetime.
Dina's husband.
Look at all our
Made it so good.
We brought John along too, Dina's husband. For his during the week job, Captain Josh is also the CEO of a sporting goods company called the House of Outdoors. And whether it's him or any number of charter captains out there, I promise you, for the time and the money spent, you and yours will not be disappointed.
much
What'd you think?
So
It
much
was so
fun,
much
wasn't
fun.
it?
We had dinner for the rest of the week.
I
too.
know, yeah.
You know?
You baked yours,
I
right?
baked mine.
I did a puttanesca. What did you do with yours?
Just simple recipe with some salt and pepper. And
Okay.
so I
Doesn't need
brine it and
much.
some sugar, some brown sugar. It's delicious. You can make it so many different ways.
So fresh.
Such a cool experience.
Glad
too.
you made it.
was so fun.
We do it again?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks for teaching us
Yeah.
and taking us.
Our pleasure.
All right, next in lunch.